Hello and welcome back to episode 32 of The Long Dark. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So, check out our boy. We're fully kitted out now. We got wolf coat, we got deer pants and boots, and we got rabbit hat and gloves. And I also found this cute little wool head thing. And we've got a whole 23 degrees Celsius of worth bonus, which is incredible. But amazingly, we will still manage to freeze from time to time. So as you can see, it is rather dark because it's first thing in the morning. But we're all set now to go and check out Hank's hatch. And, but before we do that, I remember I had mentioned, I'm all over the place, I had mentioned that there was a side quest that I wasn't sure how to unlock, and I found the start of it. So let's do that first, because it's over here by the lake. And it involves a little bit of forensics. So I hope the trail hasn't gone cold, so to speak. But if that's the case, I happen to know how to do the next part, so we'll just go to it. So yeah, as I mentioned, I took probably 10 days game time, and I cured all the skins and guts that I needed, and I needed a lot of guts. And then I made stuff. It took like 26 hours to craft the wolfskin coat, and I'm not eager to find out how effective it is. And they don't seem interested either. And then, of course, there was also, I think, a total of 25 hours to make the boots and the pants. So that was several days' time all by itself. And that was after everything was all cured up. As I did that, I ate somewhere in the vicinity of 20 kilograms of deer, which is a lot of meat. But Will doesn't seem to be having any bowel issues, so I guess we're all set. Don't get distracted. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I wandered all around and I raided some caches. You probably noticed that there were none left marked on the map. I think there were 4 to pick up. There were 3 forest talkers and 1 mystery lake cache. That side quest, or those side quests I should say, are still not finished because there are some in other regions and I just don't want to. It's not like we get XP or something. So, and here we go. Got a dead guy on the lake. He doesn't have anything. I don't think he had anything before I found him. And we've got I'm hearing like deer sparring or something, which is odd because I don't think it's sparring season. Anyway, we got a blood trail. I totally forgot what I was saying. And if we follow it, we're going to wind up at this house over here. So let's see what happens if we try and get in.
Just leave me alone. I'm not opening a store for anyone.
It's okay. I'm not here to take anything from you. Are you with the forest talkers?
I am, and I'm not letting you in. They killed my friend. How do I know you aren't one of them?
You don't, but I'm not. Name's Mackenzie, and I'm way too stubborn to just leave you out here all by yourself. You'll have to trust me.
Seems like I don't have much of a choice. We left most of our supplies at the old logging camp while we fished here. Can you get them for me?
I can try.
There's more. In that abandoned dam, we found evidence that proves there shouldn't be logging in Mystery Lake. I need that evidence. Documents nobody wanted to be found. We hid them until we could retrieve them. Under a floor tile at the bottom of the stairwell. If you can help me get the documents back, well, it'd be a huge win for the environment. If you care about, living in the world.
I have a feeling the world has bigger problems right now, but I'll see what I can do.
Here's the key to the trailer where we stashed our supplies. I'll slide it under the door.
Okay, so we're going to do a little fetch quest. Give me that. Thank you. And the good news is, in my wanderings, I found the logging camp, and of course we already know where the bottom of the stairs at the dam is, so we'll be all set there. But yeah, we're going off that way. I think what we'll do, we'll head back to the house and then past the lookout. There should be plenty of time to make that walk today, but it doesn't hurt to leave ourselves a little flex. And I might... How am I doing on food? Oh, not bad. Still, if I have an opportunity to take some more meat, I'm probably going to take it. Obviously, since I spent all that time, I was able to get my well-fed bonus back, so my carry weight is back up. I kind of want to go see what that clashing noise is, but I also don't really want to get involved in epic deer battles of history, so we'll just we'll skip that. I shot off my mouth about it being early in the morning, and I'm totally wrong. It is nighttime. So I guess what we'll do first is we'll stop off at do we even need to stop off? It's the middle of the night and we're not getting cold. We're down to like half wakefulness. We should have a nap. I was so sure that I had a nap after I was done with all of my crafting and stuff, but I guess I just thought real hard about it and then saved the game and went and got some dinner. Can't say for sure, but I do think the wolves might be less aggressive now. And I'm all about that. All about it. Not getting my clothes torn up by wolves, and also my face. My face getting torn up by wolves, not my clothes being torn up by my face. Definitely at the top of my list of preferable things. Where's the door? There it is. Cool. I probably pointed this out before, but this storm lantern is in excellent condition, and it has some lamp oil in it. So what I'm going to try and remember to do is use up the oil in this one, and then switch over to the other one before we leave. So what we're going to do is... Oh, is that a good idea? We're going to the dam. So maybe I should go ahead and grab some things to carry up there now. It's still pretty dark, isn't it? Yeah. We'll take another couple hours. I'm debating whether to shuttle some stuff up to the dam, but I'm thinking no. We might find some really cool stuff at the logging camp, and since we're in the area, we might also find some really cool stuff at Hank's Hatch. So I want to have room to carry that stuff to the dam. Okay. And yeah, I think I'm about to run out of my stock of venison. Yep, that's the last of it. Oh, I need to put away some of these crafting supplies, and then we can get going. we wound up with a spare deer hide, or maybe two, as well as a spare wolf hide. Oh, and there's no more room there, so this one? How about this one? Yeah, fine. As well as many, many more guts, because I went a little bit overboard on the guts collection. But who can blame me? Okay, and we'll put those destroyed thermals up there. Do I have more stuff that I should be putting away? No. As you can see, we've got almost 9 whole kilograms of free space, which I'm going to be grateful for if I wind up taking a deer, because I will fill it up with deer. Okay. Now it's actually morning and we can get going. So let's see, what else did I do while I was off camera? Oh yeah, I found my way to the downed Firewatch Tower, and it was not very exciting. You didn't miss anything. I explored 3 caves that didn't have anything in them, so nothing lost there. And we're about to go to the logging camp, which is one of the more interesting places that you missed, so you didn't really miss that either. Do you think I'll be able to cut through there? If not, we're going to go up there. I like that route better than bushwhacking that way. It's too much hill climbing. And Will's ankles just are made out of glass. He must be related to Jacksepticeye. Should I be surprised that there are birds in this weather? I mean, the temperatures seem to be ranging from 0 degrees to less than 0 degrees. Doesn't seem like bird weather. Wow, there's a lot of wolves. I spent the better part of a week running around off camera, and almost all of that time there were no wolves. But now, they are at it again. Where'd they go, though? There's one. He's coming this way. I don't approve of coming this way. Why can't they just leave a guy alone, huh? Like, I killed a bunch of them and made a coat out of them. They're supposed to be intimidated. And that one's coming this way, too. You might be surprised to notice that I still have 19 rounds left after firing that one off. Plus the 10 in the gun, of course. And that happened because near one of the empty caves, I actually found another hunting blind and picked up several rounds there. And even better than that, I discovered a box of 5 in the ranger station. I had just overlooked them every time I glanced over that place. So, good for me. I mean, I guess it's no harm done. It's not like there was ever a point where I was out of bullets and really needed them. So it was just weight that I didn't waste before. It's probably worth questioning whether I ought to be carrying around all 20 rounds even now. Oh, hey, speaking of glass ankles. You know... screw it. We'll just go slow. I don't know if going slow actually makes a difference, but it ought to make a difference. I can't get down, can I? I'm going to have to walk back up. Oh, no, we can do this. All right. So now what? Now we're going left. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad we found the key, because there is a building here that I wasn't able to get into. Most of them were open. That one's cracked open, as you can see. Oh, and there's a deer. Do I want that deer? That deer in particular? Yeah, I do. There's a stove there. Well, I want one of these two. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So there's the one that's cracked wide open, and there are the other two that I was able to get into, but there is a third, or fourth, depending on how you're counting, that I didn't get. I missed. I fired and I missed. I did miss, right? I sure did. I got too eager. Okay, but now what we'll do is we'll just hunker down and wait for that guy on the other side of that tree to pop up. There you are. Headshot. So this is another case of learning a bad lesson from the survival game, because you don't really want to go for the headshot on a deer. I mean, I don't know if it's actually frowned on to go for the headshot. I don't do any hunting, but as I understand it, it's much better to go for the heart shot. And I don't think the hunting mechanics are that accurate. I think that there's a headshot and there's a body shot and there might be a limb shot. And they all have different bleed out times. But if you can land the headshot, it's an instant down for wolves and for deers, which I like because chasing deers is just not a great use of my time. I probably should have brought some more matches for this. And now I'm out of matches. So what we're going to hope is that the locked building... Which one's the locked one? Is it... don't care about that. Is it this one? Yeah, let me in. They've got supplies in here. There might be matches. Can opener. I think, having previously poo-pooed can openers, I'm going to take that one. Because I figured out why. Cowichan sweater?
Here?
The warmest sweater around. I might need that, but let's have a look at the other stuff. There we go. I'll leave that for now. Okay, we're gonna... Ooh. I see you.
I need to
that
drop
too.
something.
Alright. Will does need to drop something. So, what are we going to do? We can drink some water. We need a drink anyway. I'm not going to worry about the rest of it. There we go. So the other thing I realized after I started lighting that fire is that I'm not carrying much in the way of wood. And it takes 5 hours to cook 10 kilograms of venison. So if I'm going to do that here, and I am going to do that here, I need some more wood. So we'll start with this. Okay, and it would be nice if we could find one more of those. Preferably
Pack is getting kinda
before
heavy.
Will winds himself to death. There we go. The other thing is that meat takes 55 minutes-ish to cook, so I can't do my wood collecting after I've started my cooking, which is a little frustrating. Are none of these fir? I go looking for cedar, and all I can find is fir. But I go looking for fir, and all I can find is cedar. That's why they call it an apocalypse. Alright, and no messing around this time. No reason for it.
Looks like it worked.
Yes, Will. We all noticed. Okay, and we're going to do the old that, but first we're going to do the old that, so that the fire doesn't go out while we're doing the old this.
Too much stuff to carry.
And then... Okay, and one more.
I might have to drop some gear.
We know. We all know. You know, Tyson told me earlier today that I need a co-host for this show because otherwise I spend too much time being quiet. And there's probably some truth to that. But he didn't need to just say it like that. I mean, it's not like I don't know. I'm doing all my own editing. I know exactly... Oh, that one was the leftovers. Well, how are we doing on water? Running low on water. I didn't bring a cooking pot, but I do have... Come on, there we go. A recycled can. So let's go ahead and do this too. In fact, I'm going to pause while we do this. I'll be right back. Okay, so by the time I was done cooking, it was dark and the weather had gone to hell, so I went ahead and slept it off, and it is now early morning, starting to feel like a bit of a broken record there.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
I think what we're going to do now is we're going to grab these supplies, which are free, awesome, and we're going to head for... What kind of boots are those? Don't care. I have deer boots. What are those? Are Those are regular old tools. Yeah, I don't need those. We're going to head for the dam. And we're going to drop off some stuff. And then Hank's hatch. And then maybe... Well, and then probably back to the dam. And then we'll go and give our Forest Talker pet his stuff so that he can hopefully leave. Although, I don't know what he thinks his plan is going to be. Where is he going to go that we're not going? And why does he expect it to be better? It seems unlikely that he's going to have a very good time trying to get off the island. So, what? I mean, if I was that guy, I would probably be looking to hang out with Will. But I guess the reason he doesn't want to do that is because somebody shot his friend, and so he's feeling mistrustful, which... I mean, I guess... But... For somebody to go to all the effort of gathering all this stuff up to earn your trust just to then stab you in the back, that's pretty cold. But then things do seem to be rather chilly around here. And I suppose the fact that I would be interested in forming alliances really has very little to do with it, because I would not survive this environment. For no other reason than I am just not physically fit enough to endure these kinds of conditions. There are also other trivialities, like I have no idea how to hunt. But you know, I think in an emergency, if I manage to create a deer corpse, and I do know how to operate a rifle, if I manage to create a deer corpse, I think I could figure out how to get the guts out and get some meat. I don't think I would enjoy the process. Okay, we found that one already. But I would probably enjoy it more than starving. Which is, I mean, I think just about anybody could say that. It strikes me as odd that there would be water flowing through the dam when it was shut down and also damaged by earthquakes. Does that seem right to you? Any hydro engineers in the chat? Of course not. There's no chat, and also nobody's watching these videos, so that's double no, and that's not a case where a double negative equals a positive. It's Methuselah, but I don't really want to talk to him right now. We will talk to him when we are here for the last time. And it's good that I've got a bunch of venison that I can drop off, because it is possible that we might have to hang out here for a few days while we wait for an aurora. I think the auroras are coming something like once a week. I love the wet slap that venison makes when I toss it in this desk drawer. Very appropriate. Gonna go ahead and leave my can opener behind as well. Anything else that I can feel comfortable ditching? I think we can go ahead and leave these. Those hardly weigh anything. Those don't weigh that much. We can drop that. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh yeah. We're here for some documents. And I'm sorry about walking around in the dark. I just do not like wasting lamp oil, and it's not like there's anything to see anyway. Is this where we're going? No, that's not it. Actually, it doesn't matter, because we are all out of time for episode 32. So come back and see me again in episode 23 for more stumbling around in the darkness. And, there we go. We'll go check out Hank's hatch, and then we'll go have a chat with the guy that's locked himself in a cabin in the middle of a frozen apocalypse. Talk to you soon.